with crises like this, how on earth can you have it in your brain to rob the people and carry things come going for free?
We want A&D, we want Desitin, we want things so baby. We want medical stuff, we want DPH. I don't know the pockets there, but I know I make money.
Just make sure so now say it in the right tone. Say it in the right tone and stop going like say, holier than thou now, because give, for bad up people for give.
I have been told by the government that as the Member of Parliament, I cannot engage with private contractors where they can leave or enter their community.
Even the government right now, it's an overwhelming thing for them. We can't evacuate them like as civilians and go draw them out, or we can evacuate them properly.
I would like to know who came up with the 30-day idea. Is that 30-day just so that the people can think you all are, showing compassion?
Welcome. It's not radio. It's Levels with Kshema. I'm there with another quick review video. But of course, the Schweppes before me get tonight. Big up to the Levels community. Thank you to our new subscribers. And if it's your first time checking in, make sure you hit the subscribe button and click the notification bell. Be a part of the Levels community. Now, as countries around the world and Jamaicans yard and abroad continue to pledge their support in cash and kind to help those most affected by Hurricane Melissa, FOOTA Hype is exposing hurricane relief robbery and scams after reports that armed men in Holland Bamboo in St. Elizabeth stole some $300,000 worth of relief supplies. Check the levels.
A man called me and I said to me, he want me locate a family field, because he want to donate to them. But the amount of scamming we are going with this donation thing at Jamaica, him afraid to link nobody, so he might link me. Him say his sister landed in Jamaica yesterday. Listen this enough, people. The man say his sister landed in Jamaica yesterday. Bring down things and money figure help the people then. You know, say some youth at Holland Bamboo trick the girl them. When them go, them hold up the girl them, rob them phone, take the 300 and add toes from them, take all of the goods them with them car, and take them something and left them stranded at Holland Bamboo. Rob the girl. I first the girl that come to Jamaica. The first. Now, when you hear me say, me not pray for nobody. Anybody gotta deal with him, deal with them, a damn thing I may talk about. In a time like this, with crises like this, how on earth can you have it in your brain to rob the people and carry things come going for free? Me to pray for them? Me to pray for them there? No, man. The people them buy, how much you plane ticket? People have to get up and go walk up and down and buy goods and pack it and sell it and buy plane ticket and come to Jamaica to get a health in hand. And una go rob the people them, thief them phone, thief all of them money, everything. And una want to talk to me about my statement to me did say. Say me I left it to God, me not pray for nobody. Me I leave it to the Almighty to deal with who him say just to deal with and make him like who live and who he want to rub out him rub out. How me become the bad prophet that? I got more I know. Them the boy there will rob the girl. Which prayers them forget? Who to pray for them? My prayers to go for them? That can make sense? Oh, you know how hungry I run rampant for him?
Look here, this is very sad and disgusting. Look on the devastation. People are in need. Good Samaritans near and far are bringing aid. And look on this wicked act. But just hope the police find them dirty criminals here and lock them up. Jaja. The last thing you want to do is scare people where offer them support to people in need. Anyway, jump in the comments and share your thoughts. Speaking of that, Let's hear a first-hand account of the conditions on the ground from Dream, aka Shamara, and she's a part of Sherry Luxury team ongoing hurricane relief efforts. Check the levels.
The place set away. The baby them, the kids them, oh my God. The baby them need help. Help the people them. Don't say what she wanna do with 6 Pitney. Pitney have a ban. Help the people them. Please. Don't think about say, me not take my hard working money. Listen. We want A&D, we want Desitin, we want things so baby.
The IG name Sherry Luxury Doll. IG.
Yes.
That are the IG.
We need the help. We want medical stuff. We want DPH. We want Cetamal, coal, baby them have coal. God forbid there will be an outbreak. Cause anytime after hurricane there's some disease. People them not no water, people them not no way. Please, me I beg you no hand sanitizer, wipes. Yeah, we are beg some water boot for ourselves too. You know, cause we don't mind walking a shit for God help people. God forgive me, people who don't want to hear shit and never hear today.
God
We don't
go them
mind
in and
walk
want to hear
through
it, you
certain
know.
things. We don't care. We can come home, come bed and do it again. We are begging no Dettol, we are begging no bleach, we are begging no stuff. We can help out Savlan. Everything. Everything one can wipes. My brain now click right now. All the things that you think we need to clean up ourselves or clean up yourself as an individual, donate it. We need it. We need
Vaseline,
this stuff.
baby oil, all kind
Vaseline,
of thing.
baby oil, baby powder. Yeah, make when them bathe at the river, them fresh off. Make them feel good. We
Sherry
carry
tell more
airbrush
story,
and
right?
powder one more. Yeah.
Sherry tell more story, say. When them she go yesterday, one lady to all the woman na bathe, the woman go bathe in one swamp. The swamp already dirty and the woman still a try cleanse
Jesus.
herself in a dirty swamp, you know. Two she want bathe, you know.
When the woman see where pass, she duck. It bad. One little gutter. Out the stink, but the woman want bathe. The woman say,
Yeah.
Mommy, you smell me? Me no bathe, beg you no want soap. I don't know no pockets there, but me know I make money. When Sansa keep it ram, when we vacate keep it ram, when Dream Weekend I keep it ram, when any party I keep it ram. As someone want to no ram up on yourself and go help the people them. When
Me
girl take
agree.
on the man in a war, we wanna find means and we and go down there and sleep out and either fall in a bush or someone want to not do it, run out on the people them and help the people them. You can do it. If you're scared to do it, you can donate. And we alone, other people out there too. We are doing just
Mm-hmm.
to see them donate. So you know have no excuse. No for no just wear clothes one time for the gram. Click. I want to not put them on back. Bag them up and send them out.
Jaja, big up to Sharon and our team. Prayers up. Now we see we're a member of parliament for St. Elizabeth Northeast, Zulikia Jess. She basically saying that she had to make a difficult decision to break rules to save lives in her constituency. Check the levels.
I went in search of a community yesterday known as Maribo, and I spent over 2 hours driving around and could not find the community of Maribo. I say all of this to say to you that the devastation has been extremely great in northeastern St. Elizabeth. And as a member of parliament, I have reached out to the government for assistance in getting persons who are marooned access so that they can actually leave their communities or enter elsewhere. I have been told by the government that as a member of parliament, I cannot engage with private contractors to have their roads cleared or to have their roads put in a place where they can leave or enter their community. And so I have been faced with a difficult decision where I have to choose whether I obey the rules as they currently stand, in which case it means that residents will be left stranded and trapped and unable to leave, even in cases of emergency. People will not be able to have access to food, water, or I make The other difficult decision, which is to go against the government's dictates and actually engage contractors to put together the roadway as best as possible so that access can be had. I have chosen the latter. And so I hope and I pray that the government will actually make some allocation available to members of parliament in the affected constituencies. I am calling on the government to include the members of parliament, to engage with us, and very importantly, to empower us to help the people who are depending on us because they don't have the numbers for the government ministers. They have the numbers for their members of parliament.
Wow, you hear she say right there, so she have to just basically break the rules in order to save lives. Jaja, so it's like it's a life and death situation we reach, especially for marooned communities. We have to save lives now because at this moment, as we speak, the death toll reach 32. Based on what you have heard or perhaps what you have seen, do you feel like enough is being done for the people most affected? And do you think search and rescue should have started as soon as it was safe to do so? Jump in the comments and share your thoughts. Interestingly, you know, say Vybz Kartel during a live with Gaza Uncle say this level of devastation is overwhelming for the government. Check the levels.
As we say at Jamaica, we have fix things as a people, as a unit, bro. You think wicked man, I tell you, I see big man a ball. It's a big woman a ball, bro. Even the government right now, it's an overwhelming thing for them. So, in a way, in our rush to see things happen quick, we still have to remember, say, different levels of society operate under different machinery. Just like what you said, with the people them to evacuate them. Yes, we can evacuate them like as civilians and go draw them out, or we can evacuate them properly. So debris have to go clear, machinery have to go, bring in, and it's a process. But the initial thing now, I have to make sure say people have as much as the help you can give, it's necessary.
In the same live, Kartel also dismissed rumors that he donated $1 million to Hurricane Melissa relief efforts. Check the levels.
This rumor, Kartel donate $1 million.
1 million Jamaican?
No, $1 million.
Oh, no, man, a rumor that, man. We donate a substantial amount. Jamaica, our people, them, and we do what, like I say, we do what we can do. Just like me see people with 1 case of water carrying a community. Me say people are carry a cook food in a 1 pot carrying the community. So once you do what you can do, bro, I mean I tell you say, I love the effort when me see I go on. I mean I tell you say, but I so desperately need to get involved, bro. I have to big up the artists them, because I'm an artist. Right. So I have to speak on behalf of the entertainment industry. So I big up the artists them when I sit down there do them thing, man. The whole of them, man. You see me? It's not a hype thing now, a rating. What you can do, you can give 10 million, give 10 million. You can give $10, give $10. You can go down for your knee and pray, go down for your knee and pray. You can help a man at least clear off the debris, help him chop down some tree in the yard. Do that.
So right there you hear Kartel encourage people to give. So in other words, in basically I said, do what you can, where you are, with what you have. Okay, you hear him highlight him to people that bring 1 pot of food, 1 case of water. And that's the kind of support that is required. All hands on deck. That is it. Big up yourself, Mr. Palmer. But jump in the comments and share your thoughts. So we see where MASICKA is playing his part and has teamed up with Floyd Green to give relief to marooned communities in St. Elizabeth. Check the levels.
What we are doing today?
Get active. You understand? Get to the people then.
Look here, that is it. We also see where Beanie Man, through his Beanie Man Foundation rescue team, is definitely on a mission, delivering food and clearing roads. Check the levels.
Watch the doctor close. They are working from morning. Right now we are clear all our debris so the road can clear so people can drive and get home. So right now, this is the Shrewsbury district. They are Chatterwood. Yeah, can't hold it. Watch the chapter. You see? So, we not why we just want the people them to know. This is what we do. We're not only doing this, we did
foundation, outcry. Come to give back to the community and to Jamaica and show love and support.
I've said it before, it will definitely take all hands on deck to get to the next level. I'm also playing my part. I have reached out to the Jamaican consulate in Atlanta to get the Jamaican contingent here in Atlanta to help organize in getting supplies from Atlanta to Jamaica, because we know that a lot of persons in the diaspora, they want to give, but it is just the how. Who are you sending it to in Jamaica? It's also best to partner with an organization there, established organization like Food for the Poor and that sort of thing. You can also check levels. Once I get more information, I will provide it to you as well. But yes, certainly we need all hands on deck for sure. Now, my work colleague Amber has posed an interesting question to the government of Jamaica with the 30 days free shipping for people in the diaspora. Check the levels.
So the government says they're doing 30 days of custom free shipping so people can send in little stuff for their family members, ship barrels and so on. And I wonder to myself, when these people are doing these things, like which world them living in? How are so many Jamaican families, some of them working hand to mouth in America, some of them getting donations from their bosses and their communities, some of them soliciting help for strangers in St. Elizabeth and Westmoreland? How are they going to mobilize and gather and ship and clear and deliver all of these things in 30 days, Prime Minister? I would like to know who came up with the 30-day idea. Is that 30-day just so that the people can think you all are, showing compassion or doing something? That must be it. Because how else is 30 days making any sense to anybody? It's going to take people time to pack the barrels, to buy the stuff. People are not rich everywhere. Jamaicans overseas are full of heart and compassion. It's going to take a long time for us to recover. And you want to tell me that we're to satisfy with 30 days of custom free to bring in few little food items and one little sheet and one little nightie and two little something for your family member, them some body wash and soap and all of this? Come on, do better, government. Do better than that. The people them need way more than 30 days. The least we would consider for the people them is a year.
Good question, Amber, because we already know 30 days definitely can't suffice. And that's usually the problem with the authorities, because most times they're making these decisions. It's almost like you wonder if them far from reality or them not understand or see what is taking place in the moment. Because with the level of devastation and with so many people overseas wanting to help, it definitely will take more than 30 days. But jump in the comments and share your thoughts. Do you agree with the 30 days or you feel like people need more time? We also see where Amber shared that she has started a tent drive, so you can check that out on our platform and extend a helping hand if you can to that important initiative. Now, Orville from Dance Expressions is also weighing in, and it might make the people them understand that yes, you want to give back, but you have to be careful. Check the levels.
Over $300,000 worth of goods and cash and cell phone and ray, because them now follow protocol and everybody want run go help, and because there are persons out there who now sensitize them to how dangerous it can be, it'll get out of hand, people. So here may I say, the people them who plan to give, be safe. Make sure you know somebody on the ground. Make sure you know have security, because with everything else you are going, you have some unscrupulous people out there who still want to take people things, and people where loot places, and a whole heap of things are going. So I ask the item to be wise. As much as you know want to help, make sure say you know are secure on yourself, because it don't make no sense to people who want to help I get hurt in the process or I get robbed in the process. It'll break spirit. To the ones who already give and feel like the rest of Jamaica who was not affected must give as well. just make sure so now say it in the right tone. You get what I say? Say it in the right tone and stop going like say, holier than thou now, and because give, if you bad up people for give. What if you do is tell people, say be cautious, observe protocol, and go about it the right way. And it's not everybody can left Kingston and go down there in the first week, because people now go build back till the better part of a year after this happened. Yeah. So everybody can't run out in the first week or the first 2 weeks after Melissa passed. There are those of us who are gathering stuff because this has to be ongoing.
Sad reality, but it's true. So maybe you should try connecting with established organizations like Food for the Poor, or use this website, supportjamaica.gov.jm. We also know that emotions are certainly running high because the devastation is heartbreaking. I can't even count the amount of times I break down from just watching the videos. And, as such, enough people across social media are sharing ideas and opinions about how the relief efforts should be executed. We see where popular producer Not Nice shared this message. Instead of traveling to these parishes every day to feed people, some in really hard to reach areas with food that only last a day or two, then having to go back to restock them each time, why not move everyone to a central spot, stadium, hotel, national arena, etc. Deliver all the food and supplies there. That way we wouldn't have to be driving all over the place. At least they will be saved from the elements. Medical assistance will be given where needed, and they can have access to electricity and internet and daily essentials. Of course, this sounds like a good suggestion to a lot of people. However, not everybody is in full agreement with Not Nice. Right there we see where this person said, these are not good ideas because people are needed in the community to help build back the communities. People are already starting to nail up their roofs and stuff. Who is going to watch their house while they're gone from these criminals? You think there is enough police to sit in front of everyone's house and watch it while they're gone for however long? I get it that y'all are emotional right now and throwing out things that y'all think can work, but leave this up to the experts. There are several international agencies in the country who have dealt with large-scale disasters worldwide, advising the government on the best solutions. Please leave it up to the professionals to do what they are doing. Just continue to help as much as you can, but this is not a good idea. And this person responded and said, agree. For those of us who are not in the situation, we mean well, but we are so far from the reality. Ideas seem good in theory, and that is all. But do you agree with Not Nice that people should be moved to a more central location? Hit up the comments and share your thoughts. And speaking of professionals, I see where the JIS shared this video. They didn't put a name or anything in the caption, but I'll share this video with you of a professional who is on location and shared this piece of advice for Jamaicans.
Here's my advice for the Jamaican people. You guys got to stick together, work together, and instead of complaining about what's not working, if you got time to complain about what's not working, you're not working. So I know that in every community that I've seen rebuild, it's brought communities back stronger together. So work together, start cleaning up, and understand that there's a massive ground force coming behind you to support you. And I know that you've served the people of the world. The message right now is the entire international community knows that it's time to serve you, the Jamaican people, because now it's time for you to receive.
And even though this man is clearly speaking from experience, in the comment section, some people just don't business. This person said, some of you need to listen. Building back Jamaica is team initiative. We can't just sit down and expect it to happen overnight. The entire place is a mess right now, but lean on each other and push through until the bigger help arrives. And then this person said, don't give no Jamaican person advice. Give your slave master ancestors advice. Wow. But what do you think? Jump in the comments and share your thoughts. I also see where someone on social media is expressing disgust at people videotaping their charity efforts. Right there, the person said, imagine I'm giving someone some food and having a camera in their face. I just think that's so weird. And of course, as always, the reactions are divided. You have some people in agreement, like this person says, exactly, we can't help without recording. And this person says, weird and also disrespectful. Another person said, if y'all don't see a certain people doing it, the same one ago said they never contributed. Now is the time to put pride aside. And then this other person said, everyone wants to document their philanthropy on social media these days, whether it's for views, clicks, likes, justification, it is just constantly all over the place. And then this person said, my friend gathered some donations and brought it to Westmoreland, and the people in her WhatsApp that contributed are asking for a picture and video proof that the items were delivered. Now, I agree with this comment because people are making donations to different organizations and individuals, and persons who are contributing, they want to see video proof that it was done. You know, we see a lot of dancehall artists posting their support efforts, but we really hope the reggae and the Rastafarian communities are doing their part in silence because, as you know, it's all hands on deck. So Entertainment Minister Olivia Babsy Grange has announced that the I Love Jamaica Hurricane Relief Concert Series will kick off on November 14, and the idea is to have concerts in the US, UK, and Canada. Now, initially when me hear this idea for a concert, I didn't think it was the best idea. May I say a concert in this time when people are facing this type of devastation, nobody knows a time for party and all of that. And personally, I think it would have been a better idea for a telethon. I feel like that would have been more effective. But getting the fullness of the I Love Jamaica concert and understanding that the bigger picture is to bring this initiative to different sections of the world, the US, UK, and Canada, that's an interesting spin that can certainly work because a lot of people globally, them love Jamaica for the music and the culture. And I also feel like that's a good way to get donations from people in a different region. And, you know, yeah, I feel like it can definitely work in that regard. But jump in the comments and share your thoughts. Now, people everywhere are talking about Hurricane Melissa. They might talk about Jamaica. It is now a conversation starter, especially if somebody hear your accent and realize that you're from Jamaica. This is what they're talking about. We even see where Minister T.D. Jakes, told his congregation to say a special prayer for Jamaica. Check the levels.
Two things drive me to my feet today. One of them is I want us to be in special prayer for Jamaica. I want us to be in special prayer for Jamaica. I would even encourage you to just reach out and touch somebody's hand. It's terrible to wake up one morning and lose everything that you've been working on all your life. And Jamaicans are so proud of Jamaica. Their food, their style, their way, their clothes, their accent, man, you're in Jamaica, man. You're in Jamaica, man. And so we want them to know that we love them just as much as they love us, and we're praying for them. And you might be watching online right now, but we're believing God to restore everything that the cankerworm and the palmer worm and the locust ate up. In the name of Jesus, we pray. Amen. If you agree with that, give God a praise right now.
That is it. Make a donation if you can and pray if you can't. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Remember to turn on the notification bell to never miss a second or frame of Levels with me, Kshema. And if you have any burning questions or suggestions for future content, drop them in the comments below. We love hearing from you. Until next time, stay entertained and keep leveling up.